everyone, this is Archive of 12, and today we have a new Baldur's Gate song from Miracle Sound featuring Karliene. This is a Karlach song called Heart of Flames, and if you have heard anything about this game, it is that Karlach is an individual who must be protected at all costs. She's also my personal favorite companion in Baldur's Gate, with Shadowheart being a very, very close second. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing how Miracle of Sound has decided to cover Shadowheart. We've heard the Bardcore song of Shadowheart from Jonathan Young, so I'm curious to see what direction Gavin from Miracle of Sound takes this song. Link will be in the description below if you want to watch this without my commentary, because I will be pausing and I will be talking about it. I will also link the Bardcore song that Jonathan Young has made about Karlach to the end of this video as well, so that way you can check that out. Maybe compare the two. See which one you like better. But without further ado, let's get started.
Battles raging in the fiery fields of hell. Up and out, now I come blazing from the pits where I have dwelt. I have tasted cold betrayal.
I just want to say that shot right there is one of the coolest things that I've seen out of all the screen captures. That is just amazing.
Pits where I have dwelt. I have tasted cold betrayal and fought against my will. This old heart can burn forever, yet it glows within me still. Every heartbeat stokes the flame, sends a dark heat through all my veins. Every heartbeat hurts the pain deep in my heart of flames. Deep in my heart of flames.
I love Karlene's voice, okay? One of the things that, I didn't recognize Karliene at first until I heard the voice. Once I heard her voice, I was like, oh, right, she was on some of the, the Witcher songs, I think, that Miracle of Sound has produced in the past. And those are some of my favorite songs from him. So, I love how much passion she puts in her voice. I love how intricate her vocal patterns can get. And I'm liking more than anything else. Actually, now that I think about it, I think Karliene was also on his Jinx track too. I could be wrong about that though. I don't remember. I know he had someone sing the Jinx track. But now it's gonna bug me if I don't look. But let's see. I'm not gonna listen to it. I just want to look at the credits. Vocals. Oh yeah, I thought so. It was Karliene. But yeah, I like how the thing about that I liked about the Jonathan Young song, despite the fact that that song sounded like almost like a Wild West type song, was that Jonathan's Karlach song was very upbeat and full of energy, which is very, very, very indicative of Karlach. Okay? It feels like Karlach. The thing I like about this is that it also feels like Karlach, but the opposite. With Jonathan's song, it's more about how wild and free and how excitable she is. With this song, it feels more down to earth. It feels more like it's about Karlach's more emotional side rather than her energetic side. It's about her managing to survive what she's been through and continuing to thrive despite it, despite all the hardships, beside all the trials, besides everything that she's been through. It still holds a bit of optimism, because that's what Karlach is. Like, she is a very optimistic person despite what she's been through. And I'm really enjoying the vibe that both Karliene and MOS have managed to encompass in the instrumental and the vocal performance of this song, because I feel personally it captures Karlach's more jovial side, but also her, like, the rather oppressive nature of her current situation. Because her, what do you call it? Her infernal engine, it's killing her. And no matter how excitable or how happy or how like golden retriever energy she is, no matter how much of that kind of like energy she exudes, she's going to die at some point. Like, that infernal engine will kill her. And so there is this like gloom and doom, oppressive nature hanging over her head. And I like how this instrumental and song in general kind of captures that wary optimism. Like, things could be okay, but there's always that chance that something's going to go wrong. And I feel like that's something that's very difficult to capture. Like, in music, it can be easy to capture, but one wrong like tone, one wrong note could ruin the spell. And so far, this has not ruined the spell at all. Also, my next run is going to be a Karlach run. I was debating between Shadowheart or Karlach. I think I'm going to go Karlach. And it just makes sense if I go Karlach that I'm going to romance Will. Because, I mean, they just go together. When I do Shadowheart's run, I'm going to try and do something else, but like, it's so difficult because Shadowheart and Karlach are so down bad for each other, and they don't hide it, and it's kind of funny, honestly. So it's really hard for me to choose Will over Shadowheart when it comes to like me playing as Karlach. But I think it makes sense to be with Will. It makes sense to be with Will, but at the same time, it also makes sense to be with Shadowheart because the two of them are very much into each other. I don't know. I'm babbling. I can't believe they put that barn scene in there. Well, I mean, they didn't show anything, but still.
Now we travel on together, a purpose that will bind our thoughts and our ambitions, our memories and minds. If my heart should overwhelm me, I will acquiesce with grace, for I am thankful for each moment, each friendship and embrace.
That was beautiful. That whole section right there was just so beautiful. I got so wrapped up in listening to her voice that like I forgot to speak, honestly. But like that whole entire section where did it start really? I think it was from right here with the laughter and the sorrow. From there all the way here, that was just so emotionally resonant. There was so much emotion that she put into that. And it's just, oh, that was just absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Every heartbeat stokes the flame, sends a dark heat through my veins. Every heartbeat hurts the pain, deep in my heart of flames, deep in my heart of
I really hope that Miracle of Sound is going to do more Baldur's Gate 3 character songs, because that was so impressive. Like I've got a little bit of a tear in my eye, honestly. I am fighting back tears right now, trying to compose my sentences, because it's overwhelmed me with like love and there's so much. There's just so much right now that I could say. But that was just absolutely astounding. I couldn't think of a better tribute song for Karlach than that. And it makes me wonder, if he does do more character songs, what the other songs might sound like. Because I feel like Gavin, just like Aviators, I feel like Gavin is at his best when he's talking about media like this, when he's talking about like dark fantasy epics. It's one of the reasons why his Dragon Age songs are still some of my favorites. It's the reason why his Soulborn songs have been my favorites for a long time, whether it be Elden Ring or you know, or Dark Souls or Demon Souls or Bloodborne. Like, all those have been some of my favorites. Hell, even his Elder Scrolls songs have been some of my favorites. Like, especially The Call. I think The Call is my favorite of his Elder Scrolls song. So, like, when it comes to dark fantasy epics, he is in his element. This is his perfect genre for crafting music, in my personal opinion. Like, this kind of like topic is the perfect example of what he's capable of when it comes to songwriting and when it comes to instrumental performance, and when he sings, when it comes to vocal performance as well. Or if he's not going to sing, he's got a perfect like supply of individuals such as Karliene, who can carry the resonance that he needs for him. So yeah, I genuinely believe that, like, you know, songs based on The Witcher, Elder Scrolls, Dragon Age, and now Baldur's Gate 3 are some of his best. And I can't wait to see if and when he comes out with more of these, because it is an experience to behold, let me tell you. But without further ado, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you for joining me. I am Mark Alpha 12, and I will see you in the next video.